Good morning, my dear children. Hope you all are staying healthy and safe at home. Welcome back to your social studies class, children. Today, let us go for your 18th chapter, that is Some More Cities. Yes, children, you have just read about our four metros or big cities, namely Delhi, Mumbai, Kolkata, and Chennai. So you all know about the big cities namely in Delhi, Mumbai, Kolkata, and Chennai. Yes or no, children? Yes. At one time, India only had these four metros, but today there are other cities, some of which are bigger than these four metros. So, in India, what had happened before, only these four metros were there, children. But today, there are many other cities which have been grown bigger and bigger than these four cities. Understood, children? So, we can see many other cities now than these four cities, children. Bigger cities, I'm telling about. These cities were small towns as a few decades ago. So, these cities were small towns many years ago, many decades ago. So, but what do you mean by decade, children? Decade is nothing but, children, usually a period of 10 years. Understood, children? And also, what do you mean by metros, children? We call it as metropolitan cities. Do you know that word, children? It is nothing but it is the place where it is covered with more population, and also there will be more cities in it. Understood, children? For that, we call it as metros. Got it? Yes, children. But since then, there has been a sharp increase in their population. So later what happened? There became a large increase in population. They have also developed better facilities, and also there in that cities it started to develop automatically and also got better facilities, children. Facilities, services and infrastructure. So let us read about some of them. So now let us read about those cities which have now became a what? Metros means now it is became a what? Very big populated cities. Got it, children? In that, the first one is Bengaluru. Bengaluru is the capital of Karnataka. So, Bengaluru is the capital of Karnataka. Children, Bengaluru is the capital of Karnataka. It was earlier known as Bangalore. Before they were calling as Bangalore, but now they have changed to Bengaluru. It has grown rapidly to become the third largest city of India. So it has grown very rapidly, children, very quickly. Understood? So now it is a third largest city of India. It is a third largest city in India, of India. So larger even than Chennai and Kolkata. So it is very larger, very bigger than Chennai and Kolkata. Bengaluru is known as the garden city with its many trees and beautiful parks. So Bengaluru is known as garden city. Why, children? Because it has many trees and also beautiful parks such as Lal Bagh and Cubbon Park. You can see Lal Bagh and Cubbon Park. That is the reason they call it as garden city, children. Okay, Bengaluru enjoys a moderate climate throughout the year. Moderate means it is not so cold, also it is not for rainfall all the time, it is also not very hot also, but moderate climate, children. Got it? Throughout the year. The places of tourist interest include, so what are the places if the tourists visit Bengaluru, children? We can see Vidhana Sauda, Lal Bagh, the government museum we can see, and Tippu Sultan's palace is there in Bengaluru. Got it, children? Yes. Bengaluru is also called the Silicon Valley of India. So Bengaluru is also called as Silicon Valley of India, children. Why we call it like that, children? Because as it is the biggest as it is the biggest software development center of India. So it is called as Silicon Valley of India because it is the biggest software development center, children. Understood? The other industries in Bengaluru include, there are many other industries also in Bengaluru. They are the aircraft industries, textile and electronic goods industries. Understood, children? Yes. Bengaluru is famous for its silk saris, rosewood and sandalwood items. So what are the things famous in Bengaluru, children? It is famous for silk saris, no, and also rosewood trees, no, rosewood and sandalwood. They are famous for rosewood and sandalwood items, children. Got it? Yes. Most of the people here speak Kannada. Most of the people in Bengaluru, they speak Kannada, children, because it is the capital city of Karnataka. Tamil and also Tamil, Urdu, Hindi and English are also spoken, and also many people speak Tamil, Urdu, Hindi and English also in Bengaluru. Understood, children? The major festivals celebrated are, so which are the major festivals celebrated in Bengaluru, children? Come, let us see that. First one is Dasara and Makara Sankranti. These both are the famous festivals celebrated in Bengaluru. And also Bengaluru Karaga is one of the oldest festivals celebrated in Bengaluru. So Bengaluru Karaga, it has been celebrated, children. That is one of the oldest festival in Bengaluru. And also they celebrate Ganesh Chaturthi, Eid and Christmas also in Bengaluru. Are you able to understand, children? These are the things you learnt about Bengaluru. Now let us go for the next city, that is Hyderabad. Got it? Hyderabad is an old city. So Hyderabad is very oldest city, children. The Qutub Shahi rulers founded it around 400 years ago. So who founded Hyderabad, children? Qutub Shahi rulers founded Hyderabad around 400 years ago. Understood? It was 400 years ago they founded Hyderabad. Today it is the fourth most populated city of India. So today, children, it is fourth most populated city in India. It is also the capital of Telangana. So Hyderabad is the capital of Telangana, children. It includes the twin cities. So it has two cities. Twin cities means two cities of Hyderabad and Secunderabad. Understood? The Hussain Sagar lake connects them. So there is a lake called as Hussain Sagar that connects them. Okay. Hyderabad has hot summers and cool winters. So Hyderabad will be very hot in summers and also very cool in winters, children. It has grown into an important center for the computer industry. So it has grown into an important center of computer industries, children. It is famous for pearl jewelry and its textiles, especially Pochampalli saris and Hyderabadi biryani. So what and all are famous in Hyderabad, children? Pearl jewelers are famous and its textiles are famous there, and also Pochampalli saris. In textiles, Pochampalli saris are famous there, and Hyderabadi biryani is very famous in Hyderabad. Understood, children? Yes, now turn the page. The Charminar in Hyderabad, children. Okay, this is Hussain Sagar Lake with a massive statue of Buddha. I have attached the photos related to this topics, children. Please observe properly. Now turn the page. Let us continue about Hyderabad. Hyderabad has many places of tourist interest. So even in Hyderabad, we can see many of the places interested by the tourist, children. So let us see what are those. First one is the Charminar, the Mecca Masjid. One of the largest mosque in the world is Mecca Masjid, and Salarjung Museum, the Qutub Shahi tombs, Birla Mandir, and Hussain Sagar Lake with the huge statue of Buddha in the middle are few of the tourist attractions, children. These are the places attracted by tourists in Hyderabad, children. I have attached all the images you can see, children. Okay, and also Hyderabad is also famous for its Bidri work. See, like this, a was in Bidri work. It is famous for Bidri work too. Got it, children? Yes. The people of Hyderabad mostly speak Telugu, Urdu, Hindi and English, children. So the people of Hyderabad, they speak Telugu, Urdu, Hindi and also English. Got it? The festivals celebrated are, so let us see what are the festivals celebrated in Hyderabad. Eid, Diwali, Christmas, Pongal, Navaratri and Tyagaraja festival. These are the festivals celebrated in Hyderabad, children. Got it, children? Yes. Now let us go for the next topic, that is Ahmedabad. Ahmedabad is the largest city of Gujarat, though it is not its capital. So Ahmedabad is the largest city of Gujarat, children, though it is not the capital of Ahmedabad. Understood? It is located along the banks of river Sabarmati. So it is located, you can see here, aerial view of Ahmedabad city. It is located along the banks of the river Sabarmati. The city has been located near the banks of Sabarmati. The Sabarmati ashram built by Gandhiji lies in the city. So the Sabarmati ashram was built by Gandhiji. Yes or no, children? So that lies in this city. The city is famous for its textile industry. So even here it is famous for textile industries, children. Got it? Besides the Sabarmati ashram, the other places of tourist interest are, so besides Sabarmati ashram, what and all we can see in Ahmedabad, children? We can see other places like Walid City, Aksharadham Temple, Siddhi Basir Mosque, Kankaria Lake, and the Kite Museum. These are the tourist places in Ahmedabad. The main festivals celebrated are, so the main festivals celebrated in Ahmedabad are, children, Uttarayan, the annual kite flying festival. Uttarayan, the annual means every year they fly the kites, children. That is their festival. Understood? Navaratri, Diwali, Holi, Eid and Christmas. They celebrate all these type of festivals in Ahmedabad. The people perform Ras Garba during the 9-day Navaratri celebrations. The people here speak Gujarati, Hindi and English. So the people perform Ras Garba, children. See, I have attached the image of Ras Garba. You can see. Understood? And also the people here speak Gujarati, Hindi and also English. Okay, children? Yes. Ras Garba is a popular folk dance of Gujarat children. Understood? It is specially performed during Navaratri celebrations. Okay, children. Yes, now let us move on for your next topic, that is Jaipur. Jaipur is the capital of Rajasthan. You all know about Rajasthan, right, children? So, Jaipur is the capital of Rajasthan. Jaipur is commonly known as Pink City. What they call for Jaipur, children, it is commonly known as Pink City because of its old places, old palaces and buildings built with pink sandstone. Why they call it as Pink City, children? Because there are many old palaces and buildings in that place, and those are been built with pink sandstone. Understood? That is the reason they call it as Pink City. Maharaja Jai Singh II founded the city nearly 300 years ago. So, who founded Jaipur, children? A king called as Maharaja Jai Singh II founded Jaipur nearly around 300 years ago. It is one of India's first planned cities. So, India's first planned city was Jaipur, children. Understood? Jaipur is known for its handicrafts made of marble, ivory, metal and stones. So there are many types of handicrafts, children. What do you mean by handicrafts? It is nothing but a skill of hand is called as handicrafts, children. So made of marbles, ivory, metal, and stone. They use all these things, and it is famous for their handicrafts. It is also known for tie and dye cloth and jewelry made out of precious and semi-precious stones, children. So I will attach the photos of many these things, children. You can observe. Got it? The city palace, Hawa Mahal, Rambagh Palace, and the remarkable observatory Jantar Mantar are the places of tourist interest in the city. So these are the famous places in Jaipur. People here mainly speak Rajasthani and Hindi. So what they speak there, children? People mainly speak Rajasthani and Hindi. English and Punjabi and Sindhi are also spoken. Along with these language, children, they speak English, Punjabi and Sindhi also. The main festivals celebrated here are Tej, Gangor, Kite Festival, Elephant Festival, and the Jaipur Literature Festival. So these are the main festivals celebrated in Jaipur. Understood, children? Yes. The Kite Festival is celebrated on Makara Sankranti, children. Understood? Yes, children. Hope you all have understood this chapter till here. 1 minute before stopping, let me read this one. Did you know Hawa Mahal, or the Palace of Wind, it is also called as Palace of Wind, has 953 small windows called Jorankas. Understood, children? It has 953 small windows in it seems, in that palace. These windows allow the wind to blow through and keep the rooms cool. So because of these windows, what happened? The rooms keep very cool. The top 3 floors of the palace are only 1 room wide. So top 3 floors of the palace are only 1 room wide. Okay, children. Yes, hope you all have understood this chapter till here, children. I will continue the remaining part in the next video, and also I have attached all the images related to this chapter. I want you all to observe and read the lesson once again, children. Okay, thank you. Have a wonderful day, children.